Here we have for sale our 2016 Honor 16 plate Renault Trafic Business Plus. This is the 1.6 DCI 120 brake horsepower short wheelbase. It's the SL27, which means it's got a gross vehicle weight of 2.7 tons. It's just come into stock, so what we're going to do is have a little walk around, have a look at the spec that you get on a Business Plus, but also the condition of this particular van which is on offer. So starting at the rear of the van, we can see here on the rear bumper we have the rear parking sensors. We've also got the rear barn doors. You can just see up there on the roof spinning slowly, we've got a roof vent there, which is great for obviously ventilation in the rear. The Business Plus comes with these wheel trims, and then if we open up the driver's door here, let's have a look at the spec inside here, which is where you'll find most things on a Business Plus. So we've got the electric windows, we've got electric mirrors. You can see here with this particular van we do have two full keys with the vehicle. If we turn the steering wheel over to the right hand side, you can see here that we've got some radio controls. You've got volume there, you can answer your phone as well, so of course you've got Bluetooth phone prep. These buttons here on the end of the stalk, these are for the onboard computer, which is just up here. And if the camera will focus, you can see there that the mileage is 63,503 miles. If we take a quick look at the driver's seat, we can see we've got some nice height adjustability there. We've also got a driver's armrest. And then if we jump in, we can have a look at what other spec we have as well. So you can see up here, this is the radio that you've got. You've got a USB port just here. DR1, that's a DAB radio, so nice to have that. And as I mentioned, you have got Bluetooth phone prep, and there's a little AUX port just there as well. You've got another USB port up there on top, and we've got air conditioning, which is a really nice bit of spec. The Eco button, this is to toggle the Eco mode which is on the van. Basically when it's in its Eco mode, obviously it's in its most economical driving mode for absolute best fuel economy, and then if you turn that off it'll give you a little bit more power for overtaking and things. You can see here that it has got the 6-speed manual gearbox. We've also then, if we look at the passenger seats, you can see there that we've got some nice storage there underneath the passenger seats, like so. You can also fold down the back of this seat. Not sure if I can do that with one hand. There we go, I can. Let me just pop that down there, and you can fold the back of that seat down there, so you've got an extra cup holder, somewhere for some store some cards, and then this is actually a removable clipboard, which is very nice to find as well. You can also load cargo all the way through from the rear of the van, through the bulkhead, there's a hatch which I'll show you, and then into the passenger footwell. If we turn the van off, you would have noticed when we looked at the dashboard, the van was running, so there was no warning lights, it was all idling correctly as well. This is a one owner from new vehicle, and we do have some service history with it as well, actually with a Renault dealer, and of course like all of our vans it will be going right through our workshop before it leaves us. But looking in the sun here today, condition of this van does look to be very, very good. Looks very straight and clean down the sides of the van, and hopefully the camera is showing that for you and showing a true representation of its condition. If we open up the side loading door, we can see then that we've got the nice ply lining here in the rear, and as I mentioned, this is the hatch. So on the little hatch here we've got the handle. Pull on that then sticks to the bulkhead via a magnet, and then you can load all the way through there. You'll see a little red tab just through there. What that allows you to do is, if we pull on the red tab, that picks up this hatch, and then instead of just going underneath the seat, you can go all the way through there, right up to the passenger footwell. So it's a nice little bit of thought that they put into these vans, but it gives you this huge load length then, all the way, right the way through into the passenger footwell, if you so want to. If we go around to the rear barn doors, we'll open up these. which will give you another aspect here to look at the load area and also the ply lining. You can open up the rear doors to the 180-degree position just by pulling on this little handle just here. So they open up into that position there, or alternatively you can just open them up and they will lock into position there at 90 degrees. You can obviously open that one up the same way as well. But as I mentioned, this gives you just another aspect here of the ply lining. Have a look at the condition here in the back. Have a look at the rear doors, which are all in good order. There's always a sort of a real telltale sign on a van if the rear doors and this load area is all smashed, then you can tell it's had a hard life. But this, for a 4-year-old van, is not bad at all. So as I mentioned, one owner from new, Business Plus, Renault Trafic, 120 brake horsepower engine. We have got service history with it. Crucially, on a Business Plus you get air conditioning, DAB radio, and you also get Bluetooth phone prep as well. And also you get things, as I say, like the colour-coded front bumper there, which set it off. If you'd like to inquire, here are contact details listed at the bottom of the sign. Feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, starting as low as 7.9% APR. And we can also take cars or vans in part exchange. Thank you very much for watching.